Hello everyone, I'm Carrie and this is Makeup Face, and today I'm going to show you how to get a soft romantic look with a rose gold toned eyeshadows. And actually the inspiration for this look was a palette I just bought from L'Oreal at Target, and it's the Color Riche, what did we call it? Color Riche Dual Effects Eyeshadow in Rose Nude. And that is the palette. So I thought I could create a beautiful look with this that would be soft and maybe slightly smoky, but really soft focus and beautiful for every day and great for date night. So that's where we're going. I have nothing on my face right now. I have a little bit of moisture, and so I'm going to prep my face a little bit by starting with a light layer of moisture on top of what I have right now. This is Laneige Perfect Renew Emulsion. You can get this at Target for, let's see, I have this all written down here, $35. And I've had this for a few months, and I use it every day, twice a day sometimes, and it's got quite a bit in it. There's 100 ml, 3.3 ounces. It's a lot. So I'm just going to pop a little moisture on over just to give it a good look here, a good starting ground. And as always, before I put on any sort of foundation, I'm going to prime my face with Pixi Flawless Beauty Primer. This is also available at Target, and it is a primer that is not silicone-y at all. I don't like that kind of silicone feel on my face. So this looks like this, and it's more like a lotion than anything else. And you can get this, like I said, at Target, and this gives your skin a beautiful glow. Also in the Pixi line, I'm going to use their Correction Concentrate, which is, it's similar to Bobbi Brown's Correcting Concealer. So this, I have pretty strong under eye circles that kind of go up onto my lids, so this kind of helps take away some of those colors, or some of the discoloration or circles. I'm going to go in with my concealer, and this is MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm in shade NC30. Okay, that's enough for my whole face, and I will just dot it underneath my eyes, pull it over, pull it up, and then anything that's left I'll kind of go around where I'm usually red. So red around my nose, right in the middle of my forehead. And then I'm going to take a stick concealer. This is Tarte's. This has got a crazy long name. Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Waterproof Concealer. It's your basic stick concealer, except it works amazingly well for covering things up. It's got a really great coverage. I love it. So I'm going to pop it on a few spots that I have here, and also kind of reinforce my MAC Pro Longwear with it. I don't usually break out. Well, once a month I break out. And this is that time, so yay! Alright, I'm going to just pop it where I need an extra little bit of coverage. And then I'm going to just blot it with my fingers. It doesn't have to be super blended in, and I will show you why. Usually I use, if I'm going to use a foundation, I will use something very sheer and light. MAC Face and Body is my go-to. But today I want something that's a little bit more velvety, a little bit fuller in coverage to kind of get this soft romantic look. So I'm going to use Smashbox Halo. This is their Hydrating Perfecting Powder, and it runs $49. I have had this one. This is in medium for years, and I kind of use it off and on. You can see it's kind of shabby here, but the product below it is still good. You take this and you, this little wheel, and you shave off. You can see that I just shaved off just a little bit, and what I'm going to do with that is take a Real Techniques buffing brush and pop that onto the buffing brush, and then I'm going to go all over my face with this and start on my eyes. And normally I wouldn't put powder on my eyes, but this particular powder does not settle into any like fine lines or wrinkles. I really, really like this as a powder foundation. And it has a good bit of coverage for when you want that look. So now I'm going to do my eyebrows, and for that I'm going to use Smashbox Brow Tech. Now I have it in a big palette. I've had this palette for years. This is the Smashbox Mega, what are they calling it? Mega Photo Op palette. This has a ton of things in it, but I'm going to use right up here the brow colors, which are right here. This is the brow wax. I don't tend to use that one, but I will use, this is it's brunette, so totally unwieldy, but I've had this palette for a couple years and I still use it and I like it. So I'm just going to fill in my brows following the line. They kind of peter out around here. I want to make sure they're even as they can be. And then, because my brows are super thin, sparse, I'm going to go back in with a pencil. This is Anastasia Brow Wiz. This one has a spoolie on one end, a really great spoolie, and I'm just going to run this through the brows and kind of break up any of that powder that's still living there. And then take the pencil, which is a really tiny little nib there. This is in soft brown. These run about $20, I think $21 at Sephora. And just run it through the brows. Now, if you have really great brows already, you wouldn't have to do this at all. Okay, those are going to look a little strong until I get the rest of my face on. So now I'm going to go in with we'll start with the eyes. So I'm going to prime my eyelids with MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. And I just pop this on with my finger. This is a cream product that provides a little bit of cling for the shadows, and it also takes out any extra pigment that you have, or that I have. And then I'm going to use a base shadow, which is just a neutral shadow, an ivory colored. You can see this here. This is Wet n Wild Color Icon in Creme Brulee, and I use this a lot on a Real Techniques Expert Crease Brush. And pop this in. This is going to just be my general. It just gives a nice base color. It gives a little bit of more longevity to the colors that you're going to put on. Now, let's go in and do some fun stuff. This, again, is the L'Oreal Color Riche, what are we calling it? I've got them written down here, can you tell? Dual Effects eyeshadow in Rose Nude. So the look of this, I'm going to start with this brush, which is a MAC 213. It's a nice, your standard brush, but it's going to allow me to pack some color on. I'm going to start with this rose color, and I'll put it all over my lid. And then I'm going to take a Real Techniques shading brush, right? Yes, no, base shadow brush, that's this one. And I'm going to take the taupe, which is this color, and put that into the crease, right there. It's going to be a transition shade. It's going to soften the eye. It's going to give a little bit of color above the brow bone, which is great. Right there. So pull that in, put the color just in the crease, and kind of buff it so that you can see a little bit of it above the brow bone. I'm going to run some of this underneath too. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is take this darker color. This is the dark kind of chocolatey taupey color on a Sephora smudge brush, which gives nice compact bristles, and take it and run it in across the eye, the lash line, and then up into the corner. Now I'm not going to go much beyond here because I don't want it to start pulling out. This is a romantic look, so I want to keep the focus around the eye instead of pulling it out like a cat eye. That gives a kind of a more defined look, and I'm looking for something that's a little bit more soft focused today. So I don't want to go too deep, too dark. I'm just giving it real soft focus just to define the eye a little bit. Keeping that pink in the center there, that rose color. And pull it underneath. Okay. I'm going to leave my eyes for a second and go back and do my cheeks. And I'm going to use two colors. First is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour color. This is an exposed. I got this in a set, but they run $26 for the normal size, which is slightly bigger than this one. And I'm going to take a Real Techniques blush brush and take this. This is like a nude kind of mauve. It's got a little bit of pink in it. I'm going to take this on kind of underneath my cheekbones and this is going to act a little bit as my bronzer, but I'm not going to do a whole lot of contouring today. Again, we just want soft, focus, nothing too harsh, nothing too defined. Bumping the table with my elbow. I'm going to dust my chin with this and make sure I get it up to my hairline. Then, to add a little bit of color, more color to my cheeks, I'm going to take the Real Techniques buffing brush again and some cream blush, which I think powders use beautifully, finishes beautifully on this kind of look. This is in Rose, and I'm just going to tap the powder or the brush onto the powder. This is the Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks. And then dot it into the middle and then work it in. You just want to give a little bit of a rosy cheek here. Okay, now we can go back to the eyes, and I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to take my Real Techniques Expert Crease Brush and apply the highlighter, which is this lightest shade, in the corner to bring some definition, light refraction, and then just pop it right at the highest point of my brow, which is here. It's a very, very soft look. And keeping in that soft look, I'm going to line my eyes, but it's going to be very soft. I'm using Bobbi Brown Longwear Gel Liner in Caviar ink, and it's a beautiful kind of dark brown and brown black. And I'm going to use the Laura Mercier flat liner brush and get some of the product onto the brush. And then I'm going to tightline with this brush by going up from underneath and running the product right from tear duct to outer corner. This is going to define the eyes without giving any harsh lines. Can you just see what a difference that makes? Just that little bit of product from this side to this side. I love that. That's good. And I don't want to use any eyeliner underneath my eye at all. And in fact, what you could do, if you really wanted to widen up your eyes, you could use a nude liner. This is Smashbox's Always Sharp Waterproof Cold Liner. This is a nude, and you can use this on the waterline. I will show you. This is not something you have to do, but it does give your eyes kind of a wide open look. I feel like this is a really romantic, kind of youthful look. Let's pop this right underneath. And now, mascara. So you could do big false lashes, big feathery lashes with this one. But I'm going to use a Makeup Forever Aqua Smoky Lash, which is a waterproof mascara that provides a bit of length, a lot of length, which is what I like, some volume, some curl. I'm going to just do this real quick here. Oh, excuse my dog, there she goes. Always with the barking. Yeah. And then just pull it underneath gently. I don't want there to be a ton of color. So just one, I only have to do one coat of mascara with this mascara, and I love that. I think the longer, the featherier your lashes are, the more romantic this look is. And rose gold, I think, is a particularly romantic metal for some reason. I don't know why that is, but I feel like it's just soft and antique-y feeling. It's, you know, my grandma had a rose gold wedding ring, and that's probably it. That's probably why I get that feeling. All right. Okay, and now for lips. For this, I want something really soft, really wearable, and so I'm going to use a pink. Well, this is Bobbi Brown's lip liner in Plum, which on me is pretty much my lip color. I just wanted to give a little pop of pink, so I'm going to just run this over. I don't usually wear liners. I just kind of can't be bothered. But I love this look, this lipstick that I'm going to use with a pinky liner. I'm just going to buff that out. And then I'm going to use, actually before we start with the color, I'm going to run some translucent powder over my face since I've got a little bit of shine here that I want to take down. So I've been using the e.l.f. translucent mattifying powder. This is $3. It comes with this sponge, which, I don't know, I don't usually use. I just go in with a Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm going to take it and just kind of pat down the center of my face, since that seems to be getting a little shiny. There, better. Now for the final touch, I've got, this is the L'Oreal Color Riche Collection Privee Eva's Nude. This is apparently the color that Eva Longoria wears. It's a beautiful kind of golden, peachy nude, I guess. Good for people with kind of warm undertones, which is what I have. I'm going to pop that on here, just straight from the bullet. I really like this nudes collection. I think they have a lot of really great colors. It smells like junior high to me. I had a friend, my friend Kelsey used to wear L'Oreal colors, L'Oreal lipstick in Sea Lily, so this color always reminds me of her. No, the smell. Alright, there you have it. This is your rose gold soft and I keep going back to Smoky. Soft and romantic look. It's very, very romantic. I like it. Alright, thank you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will talk to you later. Bye.